But I got to appear online so y'all can see it. Yeah.
Y'all be letting this nigga get everybody. Who the fuck is Brandon Lewis?
Don't worry about it. You'll meet him real soon. You'll meet him real soon. You'll meet him real soon. You'll meet him real soon.
Oh, that's what your creative player swag?
You'll meet him real soon. Don't worry about it. You'll meet him real soon, bro.
Just answer me that bitch. Is he your creative player?
Nah, nigga, he a real motherfucker, bro. You'll meet him real soon.
Yep. What's his name again?
He's a lawyer.
That nigga said he's a lawyer.
Hey, Swag, what's your name on YouTube?
I don't fucking remember.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, T.Y., shut up.
No, yeah, that's only how I can watch your
Bro, he went to Sussex, bro. Swag, he went to Sussex, bro. Yeah, hey, I know exactly who the fuck this nigga is then. Oh my god, why did you make him? You know what? I knew I should have made Spencer James. I made Spencer James. Yeah, I would have made some free safety name him Spencer James. Bro, he was nice, bro. I dead ass remember this nigga, bro. So, hey, Swag, when this bitch popped up 8 years ago, 2010, I'm like, yeah, I know exactly who the fuck that nigga is.
It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't get too bad, my bag. First of the month, I'm a running back. Same day, why I'm a running back.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the New Orleans Saints. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
All right, guys. Alright, I'm
Alright. I'm just gonna do like this. I'm gonna add his channel to my favorite. And YouTube. Go to YouTube like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go to YouTube right now.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On second down, here's Haskins. Flushed out right. Catch made here by Campbell. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. A glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Give him 6 yards in the first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. A big play there.
Hey, he got 99.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Yes, man.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Boy, seriously?
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
I know, man. I know you watched it, dude.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Nope.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Check 26, check 26.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny? When we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd and short. We documented it last week. They played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just itching for more the very next week. And there was a great opportunity. It went by the wayside, but let's not underscore what's going on.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season, and the Saints have taken the lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He tiny shot and looking hasty.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. No, no, no.
On 2nd down now, it's Moore. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And he finds McLaurin. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Haskins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Haskins, and he's got the hook up to Moore.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
The Redskins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, Haskins looking for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
When I was in school, math was not my strong suit, but I did learn enough to know how to play cover 3. 2 corners and a safety divide up the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him. Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline in the deep third position and makes the interception.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Meanwhile here, a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
He's checking, he's checking.
2nd and long. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Check 50, check 50. Check 9, check 9. 49, check 49, check 49.
They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
Why is Cameron Jordan down 30 yards down the field?
7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. This is Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go defense. Let's
Oh,
go
yeah, I forgot
defense.
to believe. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Man, I wasn't good.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. This is the tight end, Njoku. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Kill. Check 13.
They go play action now. Haskins.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
coming, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
He's coming, double up. Anyway. 52.
Here's Haskins to throw. Campbell making the catch. 20! That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll run on first down. Moore. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Yeah, burn this. The offense on this, too.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a third down. On third down, it's Moore. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I'm not saying you don't go.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to build something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. They go play action here on first down. Inside the 5. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there. They may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. This is taken about 7 yards deep. 2 yards. 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 2 yar And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah. Well, happy. Yeah.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Should do just like you do.
Mike 20. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Check.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
At the 41-yard line.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something you doing. Practice or some plays.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Hunt. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds Cook. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 43. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on this.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now it's Haskins. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Haskins now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. 7 yards there and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Off the play fake.
The whole fucking game.
Flush to his right. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
I miss you, Kendall, right now. I'm missing Kendall right now, bro.
On 1st down, it's Hunt. And that time the tackle, Malik Hooker.
It don't even matter.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Kamara. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Well, if I knew he was going to get cut like that, he kept running.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 60 out low. I got him. Check. 22, check, cover.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt. Open space inside the 10. And he's brought down after a very nice game. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscle all over the field and getting pushed down.
Yeah, he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, bro, you seen that shit? Exactly.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And he is in for the score. Touchdown,
bro, like, I don't understand, like, when he do shit, bro,
Taysom Hill,
why can't we do it?
his first
like,
touchdown on the
what's the difference between him
and the Saints able to stretch
bullshit,
that
bro.
lead out further.
Bullshit, bro.
And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it did, because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, head jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
That's the
and with this
worst part.
deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. It wasn't his fault. Hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the gun, it's Haskins. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack in the campaign. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things
I
around.
ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing it. I just stuck to my game plan. I
With
just
me,
stuck to my
yeah.
game plan, bro.
Yeah. I'm
The
practicing.
critical one here, if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. Haskins. And it is incomplete. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Say what?
I'm about to quit.
I'm always away.
They'll run on 1st down. Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards, the final tally.
This is shit I be talking about. Like, how you be doing shit like that that I can't do it? Like, what button are you pushing that I'm not pushing? Like, like I'm so serious, bro. Like that shit.
Try to
I
pound
swear,
it in,
you should
Kamara.
have two-code when you playing.
And he's able to get it down to the
Damn, that
2-yard
bitch
line.
home. Oh, won't get no more scores out of me.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I pissed my cousin off. I pissed my cousin off. Nah.